Hi, my name is Shannon Coleman. I'm one of the deacons that leads Anthem kids on Sunday mornings.
And I'm Kathryn, Neville, and I'm also a deacon at Anthem Church, and I help lead kids ministry. In my house, I'm one of 3 kids. I had mom and dad. They were together until I was 10. We didn't go to church. We went to church on Sundays, on holidays, on Christmas and Easter. And I remember loving church. I remember feeling like church was going to make everything okay when I was a kid. I loved the feeling of church. I loved the building. I loved my pastor. I just wish we could go more when I was a kid. And I really felt like when my parents went, we were more cohesive as a family. And I looked forward to Sunday mornings when we would go, but we didn't go very often.
Well, my family started off Catholic and really didn't attend anywhere for a long time. My parents eventually found an evangelical church, but consistency was off. I think we went for about a year, and then after that something happened and we left the church, and that was pretty much it.
As I got older, I definitely sought community. And I thought the best place to seek community was church. We came to this church for the first time about 15 years ago. I remember looking around at all the families and thinking, wow, that's really impressive. The families seemed very close. The children were very included with the families. And I just remember being very impressed.
And then we moved to Louisiana, and we knew nobody there. So I think my heart went, where do I find people? I find them in the church. We had Kaylin and we had Tyler on the way, and I was really looking for connections with moms. There's some great women of faith in that group who saw me as a young mom who was floundering, didn't really have friends, wasn't completely sure what to do with Kaylin and how to be a mom, and they just took me under their wings, and that's where my faith really started to grow.
We brought Kay to church when he was 6 days old. We wanted him to be a part of it as soon as possible. We knew that we couldn't do it all by ourselves, that we needed other people to mentor us and give us guidance and wisdom along the way. He was baptized 2 weeks ago. It was one of the best days of my life. Looking around at all the faces in the church and realizing that on the day that we dedicated him and everybody said, we will help raise this child in the faith, that they meant it, and they really have. So everybody really played a part in that for him. And it was amazing. It was the best experience.
Well, I think serving in kids ministry is you're developing a relationship with other souls. Part of the foundation of their life with Jesus. From the beginning, you're laying the groundwork with them of being loved on. When a kids ministry volunteer is coming downstairs, they're stepping into a child's life.
The adult is saying, I believe in you. I believe that this is worth sharing with you. This is worth my time. You're worth my time.
I think the kids getting to experience the full range of the church family is really important. I think they get a lot from every generation.
People in their 20s, they think they have nothing to offer the kids, but actually they're the ones who are very, very powerful role models. Mm-hmm. Some people think that on Sunday they might need to be going down to babysit the kids, but it's really not what we do. Or they might think that they need to be expert teachers, and they certainly don't. Things are very, very well spelled out in the curriculum that we use.
Serving in the nursery is really twofold. You're serving the children and you're serving the parents by allowing the parents a moment to be upstairs in the teaching and in worship. That's one way that you're serving in nursery, but the other way you're serving in nursery is you are ministering to and with those children. It is an investment into their souls, into how they perceive and feel love in this building.
We started out wanting kids to know the gospel. We started out wanting kids to have their own relationship with Jesus. We also wanted to help give parents tools to disciple their children, because we realized that we can do what we do on Sundays, but most of it happens at home. So those were our goals for kids ministry.
And calling him a child,
We put him in the midst of them and said, "Truly I say to you,
lest you turn and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven.
whoever humbles himself like this child
Is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven."